Fromage fry, it's me again, and in this one, I'm going to be comparing these two. And it's another salted caramel versus caramel. So, last week, I did the dairy milk caramel versus caramel. Now that was the first one, so I went quite in depth in that one. I won't go in depth as much as I did on this video. So if you want to know sort of my thoughts on the difference between caramel and salted caramel fully, you probably want to go and watch that video as well. So there's a thumbnail to it, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. Right, okay, so now just a refresher. The difference between the two taste wise wasn't much last week, and the difference in salt, the caramel one had 0.4 of 1 gram of salt, and the salted caramel one off the top of my head had 0.61 grams of salt. So it just had a smidgen more salt, literally half as much as the salt in the original bar. They took half that salt and then added it into to make 0.61. Literally nothing, and I couldn't taste it. I could hardly. There was just the slightest different flavour between the two bars, but I wouldn't have put that down as salt. So anyway, that chocolate bar Andy, that's your new name, mate, because you're an expert in chocolate bars. Your knowledge on chocolate bars is brilliant, and the way you describe the flavours and stuff is brilliant. So you've got the name Chocolate Bar Andy, I'm afraid. Anyway, you said that you'd tried both these bars and you thought that the salted caramel one tasted like burnt caramel. So it's going to be I'm interested to find out if I get that same experience. Now, I have not looked at the difference in salt content between these yet, so this is all brand new to me. So let's have a look at, or first I'll show you guys. So that is the caramel one, and the salt content of that is 0.4, the same, exactly the same as the dairy milk one. God, please, surely this ain't got to be the same as well, is it? Actually, I'll show myself first. I don't believe it. It's exactly the same. They're identical. Right, let's just do this. Well, hopefully that'll you'll be able to see both, because one's behind the other. One might be a bit blurry. I don't believe it. Fat 26 grams, fat 26 grams, saturated 16, carbohydrate 59 or 60, 59. Sugars 55, protein 6, and like I say, salt is 0.4 and 0.61. I can't believe it. I really, there must be, I think we touched on this in the comments of that first video, that the reason they're not putting too much salt in, is it because we have laws in the UK that stop a percentage of salt going in foods? I don't know, is there? I mean, surely if you're going to make something salted flavour, you would put enough salt in there to make it taste salty. Surely. Right, let's get on with it, because this video's got to be shorter than the other one. Right, come on. Let's open it up like this. So this is the old style packaging. Love it. pretty much grew up with it packaging like that as a kid. Love it. Love to see that. Right, now, do you know what? I've not reviewed these products, and I don't even know if I've had these products ever. I'm a dairy milk man, really. I don't think I definitely ain't had the salted one. I don't think I've had this one either. Anyway, let's try it. That's nice. That is nice. Nice flavour, the old Galaxy chocolate. They made by Mars, aren't they? Right, here we go. Is this got to be any difference? Am I got to get the burnt flavour? Be interesting to see. I hope I do. Here we go. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I do see what you're saying, Andy. See, this is what I mean. It's a shame you don't do food reviews, mate. Honestly, you'd be brilliant at them. Because you've come up with a way of describing what's going on in your mouth. I would never have thought that. A burnt flavour. And that is a good way of describing it. And I would never have thought of that. Oh, you really should start your own channel, mate. Chocolate Bar Andy. There. Specialise in chocolate bars, but branch into other areas, maybe. Come and do one with me, mate. Anyway. Yeah, there is a difference in taste with these. Not massive. It's not massive. I think, although they've got the same salt content as the dairy milk, I mean, I would never have picked this out as being salted caramel. No way. It's just got a little bit of a different flavour than that one. More of a difference than between the dairy milk one. That's what I'm trying to say. But I still would never have picked that out as salted caramel. Right, Boo Boo? There is a little bit of a difference in flavour there. It's a little bit more prominent than the dairy milk, I'd say. But I would never, ever, someone give that to me blindfold. I might be able to pick out this Galaxy, because that's got quite a distinctive flavour in it. I'd probably pick out it's a Galaxy bar, but I wouldn't know whether it's the, you know, now I've tasted it, I might pick it up, and you've sort of said burnt flavour. I might just get it now, but beforehand, I would not have been able to tell you whether it's a salted or the standard. Would have been able to done it. But they're nice. Nice chocolate, that. I think if I had to score these, because I'm going to give these a score, although this isn't a review. The prices are always pretty similar and matched between these and Dairy Milk, so the price don't really come into it. I think at the moment these are 15 pence more than the Dairy Milk. I think I paid £1.50 for these, and the Dairy Milks I paid £1.35. But I know, because I've checked prices in the past, these two are constantly trying to match each other on pricing. So no doubt the Dairy Milks will go up to £1.50 soon. I would score these, because they're pretty standard. They're nothing like amazing. The price is sort of middle of the road sort of thing. I would score these 8.5, and same as the Dairy Milk. But I would probably just do these ones a 0.1 above them. So I'd probably give these about an 8.6, or score the Dairy Milk 8.4 and these 8.5. So it'd be around, but these just shade it for me. I wouldn't get them up on the board, but there we are. So yeah, nice shout there, Andy. That's a good way of describing that. For me, it's not massively a burnt flavour, but it's just got a hint of burnt caramel. It's brilliant description, that, mate. And you really should start your own channel. So there we are, guys. That is another comparison video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me on another one. And join Boo Boo. Oh, we've got to do your video. We've got to film his video, next week's video next. His review. Join us again soon on another video. Cheers, guys. Right, come on then. Hey, Boo, I don't know what I'm giving you something for, Boo Boo. You're now got to be tucking into your review product. He'll probably get a treat now. He'll wind into his what he's reviewing. What are you reviewing, Boo Boo? Well, it's out of arm's reach, so I can't get it. Good boy, Bob. And then he'll have another treat at the end of that video as well. There you are, Boo Boo. Go, you ought to look after you. Right, there we are, Boo Boo. Get back, my man. That's it. Get a crash helmet on or get back. Good lad. Right, whoa, let that go. Right, got a question. So that's now heading off around the world. When it comes back, it's landing on the answer to this question, which is another interesting question. What is the melting point of chocolate? Is it A, 83 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 28 degrees C? Is it B, 93 degrees? What did I say first? 83 did I? So B, 93 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 34 degrees C, or C, 103 degrees Fahrenheit, or 39 degrees C. Well, I would have known that. But there we are. And apparently, I won't say too much, but that's why it melts in the mouth, because it's positioned at a certain point. There's a little bit of a clue there. So there we are, guys. Was it 83F, 93F, or 103F degrees? If you knew that, well done. Get in the comments, let me know if you've tried these products, these ones, all the Dairy Milk ones. Get in the comments, what do you think about them, and how would you describe the flavour of the salted caramel? Has Andy nailed it? Has Andy, Chocolate Bar Andy, nailed the description? And it tastes like burnt caramel. For me, I get what he's saying. It's a mild burnt flavour. You bang on. So yeah, catch you on the next one, guys.